If life was a video game, what would be the save points? Now, one obvious save point would be your bed, because you have to sleep every night or else you become a very dysfunctional human. Y'all better sleep every night. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., go to sleep. But I propose it's more complex than that. Because although sleeping is quite a logical save point, I think the save point is something different. I think it's somewhere that we go with no rhyme or reason, because we just know that we need to save the game. I think the save point is the refrigerator. I also think the loading points are the barriers between rooms. Let me explain. So we open and close the refrigerator many times a day with no intention of eating anything, just to look, which doesn't really make much sense. And we randomly forget what we were in the middle of when we walk into a new room. At this point, all that's left is why do we have to sleep? And I think it's that the game doesn't bug out. Sleeping is just a way for the game to load more. Kind of like cutscenes. It forces you to log off for a bit. And that's why, if you don't sleep, everything gets glitchy and your character gets dysfunctional. Now, the greater question here is, who's playing the game? Is it spirits? Is it aliens? Is it us? If life was a game, how would we act differently? I'm very concerned what the speedrunners would do. There would be the achievement hunters, who already exist, the kind of people who climb mountains for the sake of climbing them. And then there are the just for fun players, who get just enough currency to do what they want to do, which also exist. Then there are the people who cheat, and I really don't know how they fit in, because obviously there are people who cheat in real life, but I don't think you can cheat the mechanics of real life. Unless people paid some out-of-game currency in order to be born into a rich family so they could basically bypass the entire making money mechanic. That being said, most games infinitely generate currency and then need to find a way to vacuum it out of the game before it overruns everything. I forgot we're doomed to inflation. Maybe the government just needs to take a page out of gamers' handbooks and just create a money vacuum where people spend money and it just gets eliminated from the economy. The question is how would you fund it? I would say the post office, but the post office is actually super necessary and should be able to fund itself. Maybe the absolutely ridiculous amount of money that gets funneled into healthcare every single day. Make it so that hospitals can't have super ridiculous profit margins. Except that might just make medical care worse. What if the government just sold, like, novelty posters? It's like, I'm so rich, I spent $2,000 on this poster. Just act like Supreme, what could possibly go wrong? What if Supreme is secretly the government trying to funnel money out of the economy? I'm starting to legitimately believe that we all might be in a video game.